Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just thought I'd film a video going through some of the tips that I use to help fight inflation with my grocery bill. So I'll run through the 8 tips I have here with you. So the number 1 is reduce food wastage. This is probably the tip out of the 8 that you actually have full control over. So the biggest cost in most households, and you have control over this. You might not be able to control the prices at Coles and Woolies, but you do have control over the amount you waste at home. So check your fridge to make sure you're using up all your fresh food before it does go off. So fresh produce that you know that you're not going to use can be frozen. So for example, tomatoes. If I know I'm not going to use it, but it's already in my fridge, I'll chop it up, put it in Ziploc bags, toss it in the freezer, and then I can use that for a pasta sauce at a later date, or even making a stew or a tomato soup, whatever it is. And when you do go grocery shopping, have a look at what Coles and Woolies have in the freezer, because if they're freezing it, chances are you can freeze it. I even freeze things like pumpkin as well when it's on sale. Pumpkin freezes beautifully. Just make sure you chop up everything in advance before you do toss it in the freezer. Number 2, this one's really important, guys. Create a tracking sheet with all of the items that you enjoy eating that do go on sale, because the sale cycles at Coles and Woolies, well, it depends on where you live, but for me, it's usually around every 6 weeks they have a sale on certain items. So for example, the Nestle coffee sachets, I never pay full price for it because I know it does go on half price every 6 weeks. But just be mindful because the sale cycles may change depending on the store. So have a list with all of the items that you do eat and track the sale cycle and the pricing for it. Even things like the Campbell's shoes, I know they go on half price as well, so that's on my list. Number 3, don't go grocery shopping when you are hungry, because you are most likely going to grab a lot of non-essential items, which quickly racks up your grocery bills. If you're grabbing a bag of chips here, a bar of chocolate there, a little cracker tray here, biscuits there, they will add up. And number 4, have a game plan before you go to the shops. So I prefer shopping in store instead of online, because the store has marked down items that won't show up online. But I do look online to see what's on special when I'm preparing my shopping list, and I always go shopping with a shopping list. I have a little diary on my phone that I just write down everything I need and then I tick it off as I go. So my steps for this would be check online specials, and then I plan my meal plan, and then I go to the shops. Number 5, search for markdown items on expensive items such as meat. You can even reduce your meat intake here or cut it out of your diet completely, entirely if you can. This will lead into my next tip, which is number 6. Be selective with your markdowns. So check your cost per weight as always. And I often see a lot of junk food marked down in my local shops. So things like muffins, cupcakes, carrot cake, mud cake. But just because it's marked down doesn't mean I'm going to buy it. Most often I do avoid it. The only time I do purchase junk food is if it's already on my list. So if I'm going into the store and I already have that on my list, then yes, I'm going to buy it. If it's marked down, even better. But if I don't have that on my shopping list before I enter the store, even if it's marked down, I'm not going to buy it, because essentially that's money I'm spending that I wasn't planning to spend in the first place. Number 7, meal prepping. This will save you a lot of money, guys, especially if you're a busy household. So number 1, cooking in bulk is a lot cheaper. I'm a single household, so when I'm cooking things like stews, often if I'm buying a big chunk of meat, that will cook 4 to 8 serves, and I'm not going to eat all of that. Even if I stretch it across the whole week, I'll often get sick of it. So I might have 2 to 3 serves for that week, and then the rest I'll portion up and put into the freezer. And also the convenience of meal prepping is great, because if I'm having a really busy day, I'm going to be tired after work at night, pulling a meal out from the freezer is very easy, and I won't actually go out and get takeout because of that, because everything's in the freezer. All I got to do is just take it out and microwave it. Number 8, shop around for the best prices. So where I live, Coles and Woolies are right next to each other. So I normally go back and forth when I do my grocery shopping, depending on what is on sale. But I do also go to Costco to buy bulk once every few months or so. So things like chicken thigh are cheaper at Costco. It's like $9.99 a kilo in comparison to the $12.50 to $14 a kilo at Coles and Woolies. Also the roast chicken. The rotisserie chicken at Costco, I believe, is $6.99 for a full roast chicken, whereas Coles and Woolies is, I think, $11. And the roast chicken at Costco is also significantly larger than my Coles and Woolies, at least. Anyways, I hope these tips were helpful for you guys. Please hit the like button for me if you enjoyed the video. I do post videos every Tuesday and Thursday. But if you're a regular on my channel, you know that I have been recording videos and uploading them definitely more than twice a week. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, guys.